everybody. Welcome to the Hempfest Cannabis Cup 2020. We're doing things a little differently this year, safely at home, virtually. And we had a really interesting and fun experience this year. And I'd like to, first of all, thank all of our exhibitors. And that would be Keystone Labs, Blue Sky Organics, Cannabis Wiki, Keybox, and of course the Hempfest Cup, Doobie Hydration Stone, and our judges. Let's get to meeting our judges. Hey guys. Welcome, everybody.
Hey.
Hello.
So we have Andrew, the cannabis sommelier. We have Hart Steinfeld down here. Hi, Hart. And Basil Kelly. And Chris Fo0rd is waving for everybody. Hey, guys. And
Hey,
Brad can't be joining us. Brad was also one of the judges, correct? But he won't be joining us on the live today, right? So, guys, how was your weed? Cannabis.
Cannabis.
It was a good year.
It was marginally better than last year, which was great. I think we were all pleasantly surprised with the samples that we saw.
Yeah, I absolutely saw.
Yeah,
the
I mean, I just
all around.
I remember just ripping them open and just being like, whoa, 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 one after another. They were like, holy shit, these are like a notch above. That was fun to crack them all.
Was there a clear winner for any of you? Like as soon as you open one, where you're like, "Oh, this is gonna kill it." Yeah.
Yeah. I
for
knew
me,
it
they're
right
definitely
away, and it did real well.
Now, there was some though, right, guys? I mean, I wasn't the professional judge as the other guys. I was there more for observing kind of thing. But what I noticed is like when they open up the bags, they'll be like, "Oh, look at this one," but it sometimes changed, didn't it? Like the appearance would be like an 8, and then there'll be a smoke a 6, but then you had some that reversed, wasn't it? Like that in some cases.
Oh yeah,
totally. And it was nice. It was nice to get together and do all the judging together, all in one sit down. Really have a standardized palate, nose, and expectation of what was going to come out, so that we were all really, really just linear in how we were critiquing things.
So Andrew, let's
I think
go.
that helped a lot.
Were there 5? How many categories were there? 5?
4 categories, and the 4 categories start out. First thing you're looking at, you're using your eyeballs. It's the appearance. When you're looking at the appearance of cannabis, what are you looking for? First of all, it needs to be beautiful cannabis. It should look like it was cared for, loved, and when you see a plant that looks beautiful and it looks like you want to enjoy. We're not looking for faults as much as we're looking for beautiful cannabis. Second is the nose. The nose. This is actually the highest weighted category of anything that we're looking to rate on. The nose, if something doesn't smell great, then it's probably not going to taste great. I definitely am not going to eat anything that doesn't smell good to me. So the nose, that's what we stand by true. Then we go to the smoke, the taste. This is a lot of things. The finish, the palate, how filling the smoke is in your mouth, the taste, and how far that taste actually comes through the joint. We all rolled joints of every one of the samples, and when it has flavor past halfway in the joint, that's cannabis you want to continue enjoying. And then the final category is a grade given on your overall knowledge of cannabis. That really is the one where it gets a little bit more subjective, but being together, we could all really be on the same line. And so that's adds up to 100 points, 20 points for appearance, 40 points for the nose, 20 points for taste, and 20 points for your overall impression based on your knowledge of cannabis.
The nose knows.
Print it, sign it, trademarked.
Heck yeah.
Now,
So
I love.
Tell about their experience. No, you go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So Andrew, I loved how we all did the joints kind of thing. And what's the basis? Like it was a white paper kind of thing, but there's a lot of things that you guys were looking for that was on the paper as well. What was that all about?
Totally. So big things for me are just a clean white burning ash. There's a level of salt and pepper is one of the words that I use to describe ash a lot of the time, that there is an allowed amount of pepper. But when you get that milky white ash and then the oil ring right below your burn ring, right at the line at the bottom of your ash where everything's combusting, when you see a beautiful oil ring developing, it's full of terpenes, it's full of cannabinoids, and that's just absolute quality cannabis. And something that I know is a marker for me and that I look for when I'm assessing cannabis.
I just wanted
for
to
me,
say
that's all. Yeah, what I like to do is like when we talk about it, twisting up joints. It's always nice to take a nice dry toke on that joint before you actually put flame to it, just to
For
really
sure.
get the essence of the flower before it's actually combusting. And there were several in there that just got me really salivating just on that dry toke. So
Absolutely. And right off the
a
bat,
good
like we were
year.
seeing so many beautiful buds with you could tell that they put a lot of effort into a really nice cure. We were seeing just some great bud structure all around. It was just everything was a lot better this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So do you want to
Can't
get
wait
to
for
it?
next year.
Let's go through which, our highest THCs. Let's go through it. Do you want to go with like which category we're starting
Jump.
with? And Andrew, why don't you tell
Let's
us?
jump right in.
Let's bang it out, because this is the exciting
Yeah.
moment. We got lab tests from Keystone Labs, certified everything for us, and we're gonna look at cannabinoid content first, I think, and maybe we'll start with CBD first, because I want to lead into the things that excite me. And you know what? You always gotta throw a softball first, so we're gonna go with the highest CBD. And we had a first place winner. This is, sorry, I'm reading it from behind me. This was the Candida, and this was from
Candida.
Genevieve Jenny Newton. Miss Nudie Grows, crushing it out with the highest CBD strain. Shout out to you. That was sample 111, guys. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Good
I love
job
it, Judy. That
Congrats.
grows.
Yeah. Oh, you know this person?
I know on
Perfect.
social media.
Excellent. Shout out to her.
Cool.
You might have,
Nicely done.
I don't know what prizes are coming, but you might have some awesome prizes coming to you. You'll be contacted. All the results will be posted after this competition, but it was important to get honest feedback from us and get a score. So all those scores will be posted in a couple days.
Within 5 business days,
Right
they'll
on.
all be at hempfestcup.com.
There you go.
Cool.
Should we
Should we move to highest THC?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, because there was a banger in highest THC, absolute bangers. People were coming out swinging this year. I got to move my camera a little bit so I can read it easier. Okay,
I got it up here too if you need help.
Oh yeah, Hart, you hit it. You announce the top 3.
Oh, okay. So starting, let's go 3, 2, 1. So make it real suspenseful, right?
Ooh, I like that.
With the third highest THC coming in at 25.04%, we have Brian Francis with Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies, and that was
Yummy.
sample number. Whoa, did I?
126.
All right. Yeah.
126.
Yeah, nailed it. You nailed it.
That was 126. That's right. And number 2, coming in at 27.27. That's kind of cool. Was a sample of Lilac Diesel Grape Diamonds. Say that fast 20 times.
Ooh, Lilac Diesel Grape
That
Diamonds.
was also grown. There you go. Was also grown by Brian Francis. Woo! And that was sample number 130.
Ooh, 130.
And this one
was a banger.
I'll let you go with number 1. Or maybe Basil, you want to take this one? Do you have it in front of you?
I'm just looking at that THC number. This one came in at 32.85. And this Brian Francis is growing some fire. He's got a sour banana sherbet, took the top THC.
Man, just coming with a sweep in the category.
Sweet.
Brian Francis, top 3.
Congrats, Brian.
Very nice.
And again, Keystone Labs will have all the results and all, like, so we can see everything it had, right? Like, does the Keystone Labs results show what nutrients they used, or what was this?
No.
How do we know?
We're looking for cannabinoids. I think it tested for terpenes, heavy metals, and microbials.
So when they send in samples, they should tell what sort of nutrients or what they should do a little write up on how they, how do they grow?
Hopefully,
what is it like?
We can get some profiles on them afterwards, so that we can understand a little bit more about their cannabis growing. I would love to know how Brian Francis is growing such fantastic
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to know how he gets that high THC.
And then
Reach out to
I
us
would like
on
to
Instagram.
just
Brian
mention.
Francis in an alley behind.
No, I want to meet him out front at a party. Number 4 and 5 are also great honorable mentions here. We got Primal Punch from Michael Hoarder, 23.61% THC. Amazing.
Wow.
And then one that I really loved, 102 Rotten Skittles, and that was from
Rotten
Daniel C. Willix. Daniel Willix crushed it out, and that was a banger, 22.66% THC. Delicious stuff. So good job, everybody. But especially Brian
awesome.
Francis, because you swept it.
Now, we did mention
nicely
Keystone
done.
Labs.
Keystone Labs, yes.
Yeah, and maybe I should just mention off some of the exhibitors that were part of this. Good idea.
I did that in the beginning, but go ahead, Chris.
Oh, did you really? Well, you know what? Multiple mentions, right? You know, that's what I was thinking.
Plug them in.
But
Shout 'em out again.
yeah, totally. We love these guys. You know, Keystone Labs, obviously, that we mentioned. Cannabis Wiki, Cannabis.wiki, Keybox Labs, Hemp. Sorry, what's that, Jacqui?
It's Wiki.
Wiki. I say a lot of words wrong, and I'm stoned now because I just got home. Obviously, the Hempfest Cup. I mean, like, thank you so much, Sasha and gang. Blue Sky Organics, Doobie Hydration Stone, of course, all you judges and KJ, and like that's just awesome. But yeah, I felt like I had to say something.
That Blue Sky Organic stuff
Thanks,
is
Chris.
great stuff.
Yes, I love Blue Sky Organics. That's a good shout out a couple times for them. They're really sweet.
Good
really cool
shit.
people.
Where are they from? They're out of Ontario?
Blue Sky Organics is not in Ontario.
No.
They are. I'll check while you guys talk. Talk about your next category.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah,
Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay, where are we going next, guys?
Blue Sky Organics is
Where
out
are we
of
going
BC.
next?
Great guys. We're
BC,
going
nice.
to Miss Jane, top female grower. We need ladies to be represented. Jacquy's here repping for us. The rest of us are extremely diverse, clearly. We're all white men, so thank God we have Jacqui holding us down. So the Miss Jane, top female growers. We're gonna go. We'll go with fourth place, third place, second place, and first place, and that sounds great. Okay, so fourth place was the highest CBD strain. That was Candida from Jenny Newton. That was Miss Nudie Grows. Shout out to you with a good 10% CBD and 0.2% THC. So would be considered a hemp cultivar in the United States. Banged it out. That's a great medicine. The world really lacks a lot of medicine being grown like that. Yeah.
What's it called again?
Candida.
By Miss
like the way he
Nudie
says it.
Grower.
That's what I wanted to hear. Miss Nudie Growers. What? That's awesome. A lot of new growing there.
And I'm gonna,
so we got.
Wait. Can I say, when you were saying about our very diverse panel and that I'm representing the women and that look at all these white dudes, the rest of them, well, the brains behind this are Cannabis Wiki. So, and that's our
Wiki.
persons of color.
Yeah,
so,
we need Lester in here to balance us
go
out.
about our day.
I guess me and Hart are kind of Jewish. He's a lot more Jewish than I am, so we got that part.
I'm kind of,
but it's all about the green, though, right?
Yes,
it's all about the green.
Green here, which brings us together, which makes us the community.
Right. A friend with weed is a friend indeed, but a friend with weed is always better. And you know how it's pretty good weed?
Yeah, isn't that Pure Morning?
I don't know.
That's right.
That's the name of the song.
It's a great tune. Yeah, Pure.
Oh, it's a real
morning.
Song. Nice.
Morning.
Yeah.
Can we cut it?
It's like 90s alt rock. Canadian. It's Canadian, isn't it? Aren't they Canadian?
No, it's not. But
No, they're not.
Placebo was the name of the band. It was Placebo.
Is that right?
I think.
I remember that tune though. I like that song.
Well, yeah. You sing it way better than I do. I don't think so. I think they're
not Canadian. Okay.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Okay, back to the weed.
Number 3.
On it.
Back to
Number
the
3,
weed.
Miss Jane, top female grower. We got Purple Dog coming at 15% THC. This was sample 118, and that's coming to us from Chantel Lindsay. Shout out to you. I hope it's Chantel.
Nice.
If not, it's Chantel. And there's a comma in there too, so it might be Chantel and Lindsay. I don't know, but you grew some
Or
great
Lindsay
cannabis.
Chantel.
Congrats to you. Or Lindsay Chantel. Great name. We're going to go on to the next one. And it looks like Jenny Newton actually came in. Miss Nudie Grow. Oh, this is from Nudie Edibles, but I believe it's the same person. Jenny Newton. Peyote Critical, 13% THC, sample 121. Quite delicious. Good stuff. Wow. That was second place in the Miss Jane Female Grower. So relaxed right now. Kids are in bed eating the couch.
So relaxed right now.
Peyote Critical, sample 121. And what is our winner? Chicken dinner, 21 on the blackjack table with 16% THC. Kush Doctor from Sarah Kirbyson. Shout out to you, Sarah.
Way to go, Sarah.
There you go.
Way to go.
A great high mark.
Nice.
Kush Doctor. 85 points from us in the judges' score. That was a banger. 122. Good job. Looked good. Smelled good. Seems like it ran pretty even across the board. So shout out to you for winning top female grower of the Hempfest Cup.
And some fabulous gifts and prizes, or a shout out from me will be coming soon.
Yeah, you may or may not get something, but it'll be great.
You're gonna love whatever happens.
Are you just gonna show up at their door, Jacqui? Like,
Wish. I wish. Hello.
Next category, guys. Are we in it? Are we ready? Are we zipping?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's do it.
Okay, banger. Next category, best ACMPR. I am an ACMPR grower, and today was actually harvest day. I wish I could video mix in the awesome nug shots I had, but yeah, it was a great day. Had some kick-ass stuff come down, and being an ACMPR patient
Isn't there one behind you?
Medicine to myself. No, those are cannabis lays. Yeah,
I was gonna say that looks like a giant nug.
I thought it was too.
You guys are in it.
Lean it up against the door.
Good.
I'll just
Glad
put this
I
here
had
for
you
later.
guys tricked. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just drying. CannabisSomalia.com. Check it out. So ACMPR is important because growing your own medicine is extremely important. You'll never get better cannabis than the cannabis you grow for yourself. The metaphysical connection that you have to that medicine is so amazing. You can also treat it fantastically. You know every step that this cannabis has gone through, and that's why I believe being an ACMPR patient is fantastic, but also our fantastic legal right to grow our own 4 plants, whereas an ACMPR patient may have a few more than 4 plants. So
I have a lot
we're
more.
Gonna go with top 5.
I'm an ACMPR
I have a few more.
whatever. You have a what?
Access to cannabis for medical patients registry. What's the R?
Medical purposes?
yeah, for every gram you get, it's 5 plants, I think. So if you get 5
Indoor,
grams, you're allowed to grow 25 plants. Yeah. But if anyone's like, oh, how do I get this? And then ask for as much as you can get, right? Because some people juice theirs too, don't they? You know, you need a lot.
It's taken me years to get mine up high. The doctors have really beat me up. I go in there and school them.
How many do you have? A lot?
No, I have 60 plants, but I don't grow all 60. It's just like I probably fill my prescription of 12 grams during the day. But 60 plants is a lot of horticulture to deal with, you know, like, so anyways, but when you're cloning, sometimes it's important to have that license, for whatever reason. It's not like in Canada, we're ever getting harped on. Anyways, back to the ACMPR and why it's so fantastic to grow your own medicine is because you get kick-ass results like this and you can grow fucking dank strains. We're 18 plus here, so we're swearing. And these top 5 in the ACMPR best are fucking dank. Certified dank. So let's get into it. Sample 114. This is 5th place. 87 point in the judges' score. One of my favorite strains to smoke. It's a gelato. THC wasn't too high, but the terps were crazy. I remember this one. And it's from Tim Waldner. Shout out to Tim. Let me see if he's got any socials I want to shout out here. Nope. Public name announcement. Tim Waldner. great medicine. I'm sure it does very well for you too. The next one, a strain I've never heard of, Alice, 88 points.
Alice.
This one had 14.23% THC, so
Nice.
very interesting that our lower THC stuff is actually scoring higher because the terps were there on point.
Yeah.
Nathan Tappan, shout out to you, Nathan Tappan. Do you have anything? Notorious RND. Check out Notorious RND. You crushed it, bro. That is fourth place.
Do you guys remember these?
Next one.
Do you guys remember these standing out? Do you remember? Yeah.
Yeah, that was sample 123, and I loved 123.
Yeah.
I was mad that I didn't get to smoke it. 123 was a banger. I took that one home.
Oh,
and
wait.
I borrowed it from one of you two.
Yeah. Was that the one we tried, Basil, that you put in the pipe?
Oh yeah.
No. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
123. 123 would have placed higher for me.
You put it in the pipe. Sorry. Go on, Andrew.
Now I remember now.
123
That's
so
how I had
good.
to remember. That was good.
That was great. That was great stuff. It stunk. It was freaking nasty. I gave it a 9 on the nose. It was banging for me. It was one of my favorites.
Yeah, the reason we had it in a pipe was because Andrew wanted some. No, just kidding.
I did want some of the sample that was there.
It was fantastic. No, it was fun.
Okay, so then third place, Donnie Burger, which is that good GMO. Gotta love that Donnie Burger. Great strain. The gas. I remember this one again. 107. High score for me. 89 points on the judges' score. We got Daniel Willix crushing it. That's third place with the Donnie Burger GMO. Comments. Nice work. Really nice sample. Nice and taste delicious. Had a bit of fuel diesel taste. Sounds diggity,
I remember that one for sure.
dank. Certified.
Yeah, that was delicious. I remember that.
Super gassy. Yeah, that was a beauty.
Next one's also a great strain. That was 14.48% THC. And this is what I think is crazy about this category. All very low percent THC. And in my store, people come in and they don't want it if it's under 20%. But this whole category is proving that 14 through 16% THC is the best shit out of 33 blind samples we had. So this is pretty cool to me.
I love that.
So second place, 89 points. A great strain from Ripper Seeds out of Spain. Zombie Kush, 15.57% THC. It's Daniel Willix again, bro. Coming out with the hammers. Man's growing some great ACMPR meds. Really tasty smoke, the whole joint. Really like the effects as well. Found to be quite balanced. Nice job. That was sample 104. That was a good one. Appearance wasn't that popping, but the nose was
popping.
Yeah, there's a few samples like that, man, where it looked a little ragged a little bit, but they were still they were fantastic.
Oh, so the winner here is actually my favorite one. It's the cannabis that I scored the highest. And it's no surprise because I mentioned it before that I love gelato, but I didn't mention how much I love Skittles, and I love those Skittles terps. Nothing like it. The strain that won here with the judges score of 93 points, 16.66% THC, it's Gelatos. Gelatos from Daniel Willix. You swept the ACMPR.
He swept
it. 103 was a
that's awesome, dude.
Sample. Certified
That
banger.
is sweet.
Congrats to you. Yeah, you crushed it, Daniel.
Wow.
Or Dan. We might have some great prizes for you. Or you'll get a personal
We
FaceTime from Jacqui.
do.
Can we come see your garden?
Sure.
Yeah,
we want to come see where you grow.
Yeah, Daniel, I want to know how you're growing. I'd love to hear more about you. I love that all your meds are 16.66%. THC was the highest and the lowest was 14.48, and you swept the whole category because of those great terps. And that's what we're on the hunt for. The nose. And if it's tasty and delicious, 103, I smoked all the way to the end. It was, in my opinion, my favorite joint out of the batch. But we'll see who else wins here. I love that one, just as a note. So let's go on, shall we?
Yeah.
Does anybody have any notes in there? Okay. Hybrid will go to.
Some Skittles for you,
You
Andrew.
got some Skittles.
Ooh,
Skittles.
Just pass that over
nice.
here, guys.
Skittles.
Pass that over here. There.
Yum.
Anyway.
Is it really fruity? I like it when it's like the lemon
Yes.
Skittles.
So
Yeah.
I have become really good friends with all of the winners from last year's cup. Really good friends.
Yes, well played.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Seems like a decent strategy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So hybrids, we'll go top 5 again. Top 5. This is number 5. Oh, sorry, that was almost number 4. I almost ripped somebody off
This
there.
is the hybrid?
Ooh, I like this.
You're doing the hybrid?
This is best hybrid. Yeah. And the hybrids came out swinging. These were big scores. Hart, do you want to announce 4 and 5, or you want to do 1, 2, 3? I feel like I'm just like talking all the time.
Sure. I'll do 4 or 5, and then we can throw it to somebody else. That works too. Yeah. Okay. So best hybrid number 5 is was a pre-98 Bubba crossed with the Gorilla Glue number 4. Wow, that's some strong genetics
One lower.
One lower. Number 5.
Yeah, 142.
Right. Sorry about that. 142. You're right.
I almost did the same thing.
So sorry. Number 5 would be Money Shot. The Money Shot. Money Shot rolling in at 8.9% THC. Grown by David Strabak. I think is that how you say his name? I hope I'm not butchering that.
David
but yeah, that was amazing. Daniel Stroback, and judges' comments. That would be, hold on, I just want to make sure I'm reading the right one. Nice sample, tasty with a bit of licorice flavor. Well done. I think that might be mine. I enjoyed that. I remember that one actually. It reminded me of, very nice, very nice. Okay.
I think you guys will notice here we actually have a tie. We're talking about a tie for 3rd here, and then a tie for 2nd, and then a 1st place. Check out that judge's score on the side there.
Is that right? I didn't even notice that.
Shit. Yeah, 4 and 5 are a tie, and then there's a tie for
Money shot.
2nd. So this is 3rd.
So then it would be
first.
3rd, 2nd, and 1st. Yeah. Okay. So the tied for 3rd, once again, would be that pre-98 Bubba cross with Gorilla Glue, 11.3% THC, grown by Paul Venny. Paul Venny. Wow. Very nice stuff. Nice sample, well grown and cured. Nice oil ring on the joint. Very nice. Nice comments on that one. Nice work.
135.
Definitely. I think that may have been you, Andy.
No, it wasn't me.
Anyway.
But it sounds like we were all talking the same language because we all got together, which is fantastic.
Yeah. Perfect. All right, throwing it over to Basil if you want to take the next one, and then maybe we'll let Chris go with the announce the 1st place if that works.
All right, we got tied for 2nd. We got Apes in Space and a Gelatos tied for 2nd. So the Apes in Space was grown by David Strabak, and the Gelatos, that's Daniel Willix with the Gelatos again. So that was a nice little tie for 2nd there. The Apes in Space came in at 13.78% THC, and the Gelatos, like you remember, was a 16.66. I remember those both being really, really beautiful buds. This is a great category here, and I dig that the THC isn't too high in this one either. It's it just goes to show. It's nice.
Till we get to our winner, who freaking banged it out. Chris, do you have it ready? You teed up for it?
No. Give her, Andrew. It's all
right, I'm taking your swing. Full speed. I'm Happy Gilmore in over your shoulder.
Oh, it's all good.
On the way in. This was a banger again, and it actually already won a category for highest THC, coming in from Brian Francis, 27.27% THC on that Lilac Diesel Grape Diamond.
27.27.
94 points, big flex,
Nice.
big money.
Boom.
That was a
Good job.
130. That was a big one. So nice cured smoke, beautifully complex nose and flavor. Burn was a little dark, but contributed to a minor catch at the back. Very much enjoyed and delicious. Huge THC, almost doubling everything else that it was competing with. So 27.27% THC. That one would be flying off the shelves. Shout out to you, Brian Francis. You're getting some Bitcoin. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Good vibes, lots of good vibes.
That is awesome.
Okay, who's hitting best indica? Tee it up. I love indica. I love smoking indica. I don't care for the idea of indica sativa. I consider all cannabis hybrid unless we're talking about landrace strains. But it kind of looks like a landrace strain might have won this one. So who's diving into announcing?
Three-way tie for fourth, guys.
Nice.
Ooh, nothing
go
better
for
than
it. Basil, continue. Give her Basil.
Oh, that is a three-way tie for fourth. That's peyote critical. We got lemon mango and a cactus breath in there. We got
Sweet.
all tied up.
They all sound amazing.
We got Jenny Newton in there. We got Tim Waldner and our Boris Cooperman.
Here it is. Here's cactus breath from Boris Cooperman. Woo!
Exotic.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Pass that over there, Jacqui.
All right, here's an egg for you, Chris.
Shout out to Miss Nudie Grows. Shout out to what was that one?
That's awesome.
Boris Cooperman's name. Exotic Strains Cannabis Limited. And of course, our boy Tim Waldner. All of those low THC too. Hey, pretty cool. I like seeing that everybody's going pretty low and the terps were there.
Delish.
Nice. Third place.
My favorite.
Hit it, Basil.
Third place, we had third place was a nice little Nukin at 13.91%, and that's our boy Danny again, Daniel Willix.
I remember that one. It was a good sample. It was a good sample.
Toothless.
Becoming my new best friend.
It smelled like Nukin. It was like old man breath. You always know Nukin because it's halitosis. It's like somebody who has it's old man breath.
Stinky. Smells like the barn.
Stinky.
Old man breath. Ooh.
Next up, second place was
exactly that smell.
Zombie Kush coming in at number 2. 15.57 from Daniel Willix again. Congrats, Dan. Bringing him home.
Sweet.
Nicely done.
Maybe I will.
Somebody new. Take the category.
You know what? We got somebody new.
That's Toothless Genetics also. Daniel Willix is Toothless Genetics. Shout out Toothless Genetics.
Toothless Genetics.
Okay, who's the winner?
All right.
First place.
Who's the winner?
Is a Black Pakistani from Andy Bruno at 17.64%.
Whoa, nice.
Shout out to the Andes.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Black Pakistani. Sounds like an actual landrace strain. Sounds like an indica. Love cuts like that. That was 113. Oh, I actually I definitely judged that one well. Great appearance, amazing nose. No, I gave it a 9 on the nose. I love the lemon squeeze that almost came off that Black Packy. That was freaking delicious. That was a great cut, to be honest. Now that I'm thinking back to it, like, fuck, that was good cannabis. Good taste overall. Fucking banger. It's a winner, baby. Shout out to you, Andy.
Nice.
Boom.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, does he have any plugs here that we need to hit? No. Oh yeah. Johnny Weed Seed 420.
Johnny Weed Seeds.
Johnny Weed Seeds.
Did you have a favorite,
All right, I like that.
Quick.
Chris, did you have something that stood out? Like, did you?
Oh yeah,
did
but I
one
can't
of them
remember the names. Yeah, no, totally. 123 was the one in the pipe there. But they were all really good though. Honestly, like we're at Hart's place and I remember lighting up and just, the reason I wanted Andrew to explain what he saw like on the paper and stuff is because he saw how he lit up. And that's exactly how he told me. So that's why I wanted to bring up it. Every one I tried, like I think I was 4 joints in and I'm like, oh my God, like it just felt really rich of really good cannabis. And I think everyone's done a great job. While we're at it, actually, like Andrew, I really liked, and I don't want you to give away all your secrets or anything like that, but I kind of asked you about judging itself, and you kind of gave me the numbers, and I just loved your answers. And you set a 5. This is the only one you can give away the rest if you want, but you set a 5. Everyone gets a 5. It's freaking cannabis, you know what I mean? So everyone gets a good score if it's cannabis. But maybe you just kind of talk a lot about your judging system just a little bit because it was pretty cool.
Totally. Yeah, so I don't really like to discredit anything unless it's completely faulted. Nobody should have ever submitted anything faulted. So, like you were saying, if it's cannabis, if it shows up in a bag and it smokes, it's got to get at least 50% in this score. You know, sixes and sevens are kind of your real mid-range, low AAA kind of cannabis. When you're, well, I guess I should say 20. Remember the point system that I gave you before, because we had a different form going into this one. Sorry, I had a whole bunch of puffs of the vape pen and now I'm stuck on it. Oh, yeah. If you get the range of sevens and eights, you're kind of like a high AAA cannabis. And eights and nines, you know, you're that quads world. The winners were definitely like absolutely fantastic cannabis. As everybody mentioned, there was nothing in here that we said, oh, this is 50 points. There's nothing that we DQ'd this year. Everything showed up swinging and scored, and you know, was at least 65% plus, which is absolutely fantastic. Yeah,
that was awesome.
So now we have best sativa, and there was only one sativa in this, so it's pretty easy to win, I guess. But you become a winner.
Yeah.
Who's winning? It was 119. I smoked this one. Was pretty good. This is you know, like it was a 75% hitter for all of us. This is Sour Diesel from Nebula's Space Garden, Chris Stranslow, and nice frosty looking cannabis. Excellent to roll. Wonderful Sour Diesel. There you go. So we have one last category now. This was the banger. This is it. We're in it.
What was the THC for that one again, Andrew? Sorry.
Oh wait.
Oh,
I should get the cup.
10%.
10% for that sativa.
10%
Is there a trend?
THC.
Is there, like, in the growing community right now? And of course, you know, I think everyone. I'm going to start growing a few plants next year. I don't know why I didn't start this year. But Jacqui, even you growing stuff. But is there a trend right now why people are like growing the indica? Was this because like, oh, it's my strongest THC, or is there just a trend right now for growing? Like, I love my sativas. Oh, there's the cup.
It's heavy.
Nice.
Indica's always trending because everybody likes getting stoned.
There you go.
If you win, you only have to put a small deposit on it to hoist that cup in your house for the next year.
Which is that's the caveat, right? If you want to have the cup, you got to pay a deposit.
Yeah.
But your name's
it shakes around
like on it, but that's all good.
We'll wash it up, COVID friendly. Okay, Hart, we'll get it all cleaned up.
Yeah. And
it's all good.
It's not a bong.
On the
bottom somewhere,
holes drilled in.
Yeah.
We should make it one though.
I would agree.
You got to drill hard.
Drum roll, please.
Oh yeah, Jacqui's got to go and rock star it up again.
I'll send you a picture in 2 hours from now.
Oh, please do. Yes, no, please do.
Hey, I'm hanging with rock stars tonight too. What is this? I'm just getting discounted here. It's the mustache.
I'm hanging with dogs.
Tonight it's the Dragon's Den. I'm hanging with the Dragon's Dens, the guys. That's who the.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Who cares? They're not cannabis.
Toronto's so boring.
Arlene likes cannabis.
Didn't one of them try to get into cannabis?
Yeah, and what's his nuts is in psychedelics. Kevin O'Leary's got a bunch of money in psychedelics.
Right.
With
Mr.
Bruce
Wonderful.
Langton there from good old Canopy scam your money out and give it to our private investors.
Are you taking notes, Jacqui, so you know what to talk about?
Yeah. They all come up to me and say, "Aren't you the weed lady?" And then they'll walk past and say, "I smell weed." And I'm like,
yeah.
Let's go smoke a joint.
Up. I hope you have a bunch of joints to whip at him. Yeah.
Always. We pre-roll a dozen before we go anywhere.
That's awesome.
I'm just kidding. Okay, this is the biggest category in the whole cup.
All right.
This is it where it comes down. This is where the everybody's separated. Champions are separated. You know, the meek are left behind. Champions raise cups. They feel victory in their hearts. And if you lose, you just get to contend again. That's okay. but the winners
Yeah.
have something to be very, very proud of. And because there's lots of great samples, as we mentioned. Nobody sucked this year, and everybody rocked and came out trying to play. You know, they were in it to win it. It was no bullshit, and I appreciate that, because life's too short to smoke shitty cannabis. So thank you everyone for growing great cannabis and submitting it here. But I think Basil and Hart, you guys should start it off.
You
And
see
can we
that?
see
Hart?
the
We got
cup?
a three.
Can we
We
see
have a
the
tie
cup
for
while
fourth,
you
right?
say
Oh,
what it
three-way tie for fourth.
We
Three-way
got,
tie for
We got
third.
a three-way tie for third and a two-way tie for second this time. But at least we got a
Epic.
clear
That makes
winner.
it great.
holy.
Now you have to share
All right,
your
so that
prize.
Clear winner, absolutely.
I'll jump into that three-way tie for third. We got the money shot. We got
Okay.
the pre-98 Bubba and Gorilla Glue number 4, and we got the Black Pakistani, all with the three-way tie for third for the Judges Cup. So good job to those guys. That was the money shot from David. That was the pre-98 Bubba from Paul, and Andy with the Black Pakistani.
Wow.
Nice.
Ooh, I like that it
And-
rhymed.
Congrats.
Basil spit and rhyme.
90 points,
Nice.
guys.
Okay,
Bangers.
tied for second place.
With
We
93.
Cup,
have
actually. All right,
Apes
let me
and
do second.
Spit. You
Oh,
want
no,
to
you do
do?
the whole
Are you
thing.
sure? Oh yeah.
No,
okay.
you're doing first
All
place
right.
too.
Because you
Okay,
got the
big
cup,
dog, hold
Hart.
it up as you. Yeah, hold it up as you announce. Yeah, do second and first.
I could do
yeah.
that. Okay. Well, no, you do second. You do second. I'll do the
Okay,
first,
deal.
'cause
We got
makes sense.
93 points, Apes in Space, and that banging gelatos. We got our boy David again, and we got Daniel. You know these guys. They're winning. They're in it. It was great cannabis. They're tied for second. It's a 13% THC and a 16.66% THC. I love that gelatos. And first place definitely deserves to win. And I think you guys might know who's coming up to win. Hart, tell us who it is.
Yeah.
Hoist that cup.
All right. So there you go. Number one, the judge's choice. Probably the highest scoring cannabis. It was 94 points. Lilac Diesel Grape Diamonds, and that was 27.27%. Brian Francis, congratulations, winning yet another category. That's amazing. Woohoo!
That's you, Brian.
Very
that
sweet.
was a banger. Great sample.
That is
High
awesome.
THC.
Congratulations.
You deserve to win. That cup's coming to you, bro.
This is yours. Coming to you.
Congratulations,
You got
everybody.
it.
That was awesome. Different this year.
I don't know if
for-
anyone else saw the reflection, but Hart's not wearing pants.
Either's Andrew. Just kidding.
You weren't supposed to
Oh,
tell.
he's not.
Where's the cup now?
Yeah.
Where's the cup now?
Oh no! Oh no!
God. Keep it going, friendly. So again, the rest of the results will be available within 5 business days at the hempfestcup.com. So you can see everyone who entered will see their lab, the resulting, and that's within 5 business days. And we'll make sure to get the cup to the winner and thank our judges, Basil, Chris, Andrew, and Hart. And of course, Hempfest Cup and media partners Cannabis Wiki, Keystone Labs. What was the Doobie Stone? Is that what it's called? The Doobie Stone? I
Doobie
love that
Hydration
thing.
Stone.
Yeah, the
Hydration
dehydration
stone.
stone.
I have a couple of them.
Yeah,
They're cute.
Nice.
And Keystone Labs, the Key Box, and I hope to see you
Blue
guys
Sky
in Calgary
Organics.
again. The Blue Sky
Blue Sky
Organics, yeah.
Organics.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
let me
yeah,
plug
hope
myself
we can all
too.
get together.
Find us on Instagram. Everybody drop their socials quick. I'm the Cannabis Som, at the Cannabis Som. Google me. Find all the great stuff. TheCannabisSom.com, the Cannabis Somalia on YouTube, the Cannabis Som anywhere on the internet. Go out and find me.
Chris, you give your
Nice.
plug.
Chris Fo0rd 92 on Instagram. I'm a DJ at CJ92 here in Calgary.
Woohoo! Who doesn't love a DJ?
DJ.
A handsome one at that.
Basil,
Stop.
how can we find you?
Hit me up on IG. I'm Canna Basil, and don't forget to listen to Love and Herbs wherever you get your podcasts.
Yes. Hart.
Loving
Absolutely. Yeah, so I'm just Hart Steinfeld, at Hart Steinfeld on Instagram, and same as Twitter. And I will second the Love and Herbs. Check it out at Love and Herbs.
For
Where
sure.
you
We'll
find
check
your
it out.
favorite podcast.
And again, I'm Jacqui Childs. Don't Google me. Just find.
That's a way better pitch than Google me. Fuck.
Yeah, don't Google me. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Jacqui Childs. Wherever there's controversy, music, or weed, I'm there.
Awesome.
So thanks, guys. Thanks for doing this. It was great. And again, we'll spend time with you.
Thanks for the free weed.
Cheers. Awesome.
Cheers.
Weed is always good. I'll throw you some more nugs there.
Throw them in.
So my cat runs off with it. Thanks, guys.
You just missed. Cheers.
Cheers.